Did you see him doing a silly bicep thing the other day? I was watching on Fuad's, and he was doing like on an incline sit-up bench doing curls or something, and they're like, is he just trolling people that have come up with this new exercise? It looked like he was doing a sit-up on an incline board, but he's halfway up doing dumbbell curls on an angle. I was like...
So we're getting a lot of people that are starting to train at 50.
Yes.
And what would your advice be to them?
Don't. Go walk. I don't know. The thing is, if you're going to start at 50, I wouldn't be like, because some people... I was just actually talking about this the other day because someone was talking about like the masters people who... Look, if someone like me, if I do a comeback... I've already had the muscle. I've put my body through a lot of the shit. Like you can get that muscle memory. But for someone who's 50, I say, look, if you're going to get into training, that's great. Anything that can, make you healthier and longevity and shit like that, get moving, whether it be just walking, body weight exercises at home or some home gym equipment, it's great. But I don't like when people are in their 50s and they say, I want to be a pro. Because then it's like at 50, and to be a pro, I think you've left it a bit late to begin with. And then some of the ones that go into the masters... They try and push their bodies like they were at 20 and try to push too many drugs in. It's like, you shouldn't be doing that at 50, So if somebody, like I said, had already been a pro like myself and said at 60, I'm going to go do a show, well, it'd be easier for me to do because I've already been there and done it, had the muscle memory. But if you're starting from scratch at 50 and you want to be a pro, it's like, maybe not. Just train and be happy, and maybe if you get a nice physique, you compete in some natural organisation, or even if you're going to use a little bit of TRT, I wouldn't go overboard. But I've seen people in their 50s really go like super duper cycles and end up dying.
Really?
There's been a few Masters competitors that are dropped dead.
Oh, and well, for the average punter, I'd just say even someone, if they're getting back into it, they might have trained in their 20s and they were, teens, early 20s, and then haven't touched a weight till they're 50.
Yeah, just don't think you can still do what you did when you're 20.
And, I'm going to do this. I'm going to train 4 times a week, and and it's the best way I'd say.
I benched 4 plates when I was 20. I can do it again.
Yeah, I'd just say start out with the bar and just do it. Keep
doing
it.
Push-ups.
Yeah, keep doing it. When your body's sore, you can't train. You're just going to make it sorer. And then you're going to get an injury.
Well, it's like you said, because someone's taken years off too. It's almost like they want to come back to how they were when they stopped. It's like, I haven't trained for 20 years, but they get back in the gym within a month's time. It's not happening. It's like, I've got to go harder. It just takes time.
Oh, no, the worst thing is they go in, first week, and it's going to be this...
super duper workout.
Yeah, but...
Back on the gear first week.
Yeah, no, the best way to do it is just... And you look at it over a year and you go, it's all about how many workouts, how many reps, how many, but you're limited. You can't, there's only a certain amount.
And don't get injured.
Yeah. So you've got to just pace yourself. But if you
That's the thing too, as you get older, even when you're younger, injuries would come quick, but like I said, I never got injured in the gym, but when I've seen people do it, it's that quick. It's like, I can go a little bit heavier, and it's like you don't get really a warning; it just goes. So.
But that's often because the lesson I've learned as I've got older is there's no training through injuries. If you're sore, you've got to stop and you've got to work out what it is. You've got to start working on it, because if you
not
keep
take
going,
painkillers like some do, they just take painkillers to mask it.
Yeah, no.
Then when it wears off, I think I tore it. Yeah, so but even like the ones that go get those shots and that, it's like, that's only masking the pain still. When that wears off, it's gonna.
Yeah. No, I just think that
your joints gone. Look at all the rugby players that get cortisone and that in their knees and shoulders. I can't feel anything, so I'll keep playing for more years to come, and by the time the cortisone's worn off and the joints are fucking powdered dust.
Yeah. I like that that Dr. Mike.
Israel.
Yeah, and he just goes...
Did you see him doing a silly bicep thing the other day? I was watching on Fuad's, and he was doing like on an incline sit-up bench doing curls or something, and they're like, is he just trolling people that have come up with this new exercise? It looked like he was doing a sit-up on an incline board, but he's halfway up doing dumbbell curls on an angle. I was like, I've never seen it done before, so I'm thinking, is he just trolling people coming up with stupid new exercises? So, yeah.
You have to find out. But no, I just think I said, like there's no, like, you know, the rep range for muscle growth is, you know, like 30 is sweet. So if you just start doing these really light exercises and gradually
30 reps.
And just slowly getting your muscles conditioned to it, and then...
Well, that's all I do at the moment. I just go in and go light and get a pump and I'm happy.
Yeah.
If I get a pump, I'm like, oh, good. Yeah.
All right.
Now, if you want more great videos of me answering questions, go to samsfitness.com.au, buy some gym equipment, ask some questions, because the more you buy, the more you can pay me to keep being stupid.